Oh, our next guest can sing and play the piano. She also knows her way around a soccer field. Oh, and did I mention she's super smart and beautiful, too? She is Wisconsin's winner in the Distinguished Young Women's Contest, formerly known as Junior Miss.
Yeah, she's the whole package. Well, Patricia Paskov had to compete with the best and brightest women in Wisconsin, and in the end, she took home the title and scholarship money, and she's here now to tell us what's next for her. Welcome to the show, Patricia.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. Yeah. Well, this is something that people might not recognize the name because there was a recent name change, right? From, what was it, formerly Junior Miss is what it was, and now it's the Distinguished Young Women of Wisconsin. Why was there a name change?
Well, a national organization recently changed it to Distinguished Young Women because there were some misconceptions about what this program really is about. Far too often people thought it was a beauty pageant, and I can assure you there's not a swimsuit competition. It's not based on looks. It's really based largely on academics and interviewing skills. So hopefully the name change will draw in new girls and new sponsors.
That's wonderful. There is a fitness portion of it, right?
There is.
But it's not a swimsuit competition.
No.
Okay,
No.
so how do they judge fitness, for example?
There's a portion, and it's like if you would go to a gym and do like a workout class, it's that kind of thing, like aerobics. It's on stage, and they judge it on your flexibility, your strength. There's some push-ups involved.
Oh, wow. Good for you. You're a big soccer player. That's always been part of one of the many things, I guess I should say, that you do. Do you think that that has helped you keep your fitness level high throughout your high school career?
Definitely. It's not only is soccer a great way to meet people and create relationships and have all that teamwork, but it's my way of staying in shape, and that's why I like it.
How about the talent portion? Because I think a lot of girls get intimidated by saying, oh gosh, there's a talent portion, I need to be a certain level. Is it that anybody can come and they can do a speech, or they can sing, or they can play the piano? What kinds of talents do people do?
There's a very wide range. I've seen people do monologues, piano, dances, really anything. And this program is for anyone. You can go in and you don't need to be perhaps the most talented person because it's judged in 5 different categories. So you can be given scholarship money for different categories.
Okay.
And those 5 different categories are scholastics, talent, which Tiffany just mentioned, interview, fitness, and self-expression. The interview portion to me always seems like maybe the most difficult part because you kind of feel like you're on the spot. You don't know maybe what kinds of questions to anticipate. How was that portion of it for you? What kind of question did you have to answer?
Well, it's 10 minutes long, and you go in, and there's a panel of 5 or 6 judges, and they ask you about yourself, about your future, people who are influential in your lives. There's also, they asked me about problems, I think, that are facing my generation, and it's a pretty in-depth interview.
What kinds of problems do you think are facing your generation? I think that's a great question to ask somebody your age because you're going to be a senior in high school.
Right. I talked about the cyclical breakdown in family structure. Right now, the divorce rate is at 50%, and there are so many single parents, and I think there needs to be more emphasis on that family life in America.
Yeah, that's really great. And how about the self-expression? What does that category involve?
The self-expression is an on-stage question that's answered in front of the audience. So for that, I talked about my future that I want to pursue in international relations, and I talked about Margaret Thatcher because she's one of my inspirations.
Very cool.
What about the upcoming year? Because you're kind of just getting started with this new title. What will the year hold for you? And you'll go on to actually compete in a national program, correct?
Right. Well, one of the things I really want to do is get more girls involved, so I'm getting the word out like I am today. Another huge component of the program is the Be Your Best Self platform, and that has a couple of tenets like be involved, be responsible, be ambitious, be studious, and be healthy, and that's what this program is all about. So I will go out to the youth in the community at the Boys and Girls Club and elementary schools and spread that message.
What age girls can compete then? So if somebody's out there watching today, they haven't started school yet, they're watching, they're saying, I think it'd be really fun to compete in something like that. Who would be able to compete in this pageant or this competition?
The scholarship program is for junior girls, so that's when the local program starts, and then if they continue on, the state program happens summer before senior year, and then nationals is after senior year, but it all starts junior year.
Okay, so you do need to be a junior in high school.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay,
That's great.
exciting. Now, when we give this website right now, it's Distinguished YM. It stands for Distinguished distinguishedyoungwomen.org. That's the website.
YW.
Or YW.
Yes.
Okay, so it's distinguishedYW.org. Okay, because
Exactly.
women is with a W, sorry. Oh, just learning my alphabet. But people can go to the website to find out more about how to enter the competition, as well as the different areas that it's judged on.
And the scholarships, right?
And the scholarships
Yeah.
available.
Right, scholarship is a huge part. $7,000 was given away at state this year, and partial and full ride scholarships to schools across the country. So that's what really makes us unique.
Wonderful.
That's really fantastic. Good luck at the Nationals.
Thank you.
Yeah,
When
nice
are
to
they?
have you on the...
Next August.
That's great.
Next
Well, good
August.
luck.
Okay.
We'll be cheering for you.
And here's that website. It's distinguishedYW.org, and the phone number on your screen, 414-525-9283, is where you can go to find out more about the scholarship program.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks,
again.
Patricia.
Thank you.
Congratulations.